In recent years, several famous climbers have died. In particular, 2019 was a tragic year. We will see later why. Here are some incidents to remember. To finish with the deceased on the Everest on 2019 season, the most chaotic until 2020. Ueli Steck. Steck died on 30 April 2017 while acclimatizing for an attempt of the Hornbeam route on the west ridge of Everest without supplemental oxygen. This route had been climbed only a few times, the last of which was in 1991. His plan was to climb the Hornbeam collar to the summit, then proceed with a traverse to the peak of Lhotse, the world's fourth highest mountain. This combination had not been achieved. Tomasz Mackiewicz. On January 25, 2018, while attempting his seventh winter ascent of Nanga, known as the Killer Mountain, Mackiewicz, along with French climber Elisabeth Rivol, had reached the summit from the Diamir side. At the summit, Rivol noticed Mackiewicz's bad condition and started talking him down. Mackiewicz couldn't walk, see or even communicate and was bleeding profusely from mouth and nose. She secured him from the wind in a crevasse, called for help and started her trek down the mountain. Mackiewicz had developed severe frostbite and snow blindness. It's also believed that he was in the later stages of high-altitude pulmonary edema. Rivol had made frostbite on 5 toes. Daniel and Nardi and Ballard. In 2019, whilst climbing together again, Nardi and Ballard disappeared during bad weather on an expedition to Nanga Parbat. The last communication with the climbers was made on 24 February. Approximately 148,000 euros were raised by friends to fund a search mission. The rescue attempt, which began on 28 February, involved high-altitude drones, helicopters, and mountaineering on foot, but was hampered by heavy snowfall and the military standoff between Pakistan and India. Although a 3-person tent was spotted on the first day of the search, it was not clear if it belonged to Ballard and Nardi. The search was prematurely called off by the media on 6 March without the pair being found. The following day, the Basque climber Alex Sicon, continuing the search, spotted the outline of 2 bodies in the rocky part of the Morris Bria on the mountain. After sending photographs to the families, it was agreed that the figures were very probably Nardi and Ballard, and certainly an avalanche had to be ruled out. On 9 March 2019, it was confirmed that the bodies of Ballard and Nardi had been found in a place that was difficult to reach, but everything possible would be done to try to recover them. At 2020, the bodies are still on the Nanga Park. David Lam, Jess Roskilde and Ansio Howard. On 16 April 2019, Lama, along with climbers Jess Roskilde and Ansio Howard, were caught in an avalanche on House Peak in the Canadian Rockies. The group had climbed a route on the east face of House Peak known as M16, one of the most difficult Canadian alpine routes. Their bodies were found on 21 April 2019. Mountaineer Martin Moran, Mountain Nanda Devi, India. Caves of Death, Avalanche. The 8 climbers were reported missing in May while trying to scale Nanda Devi. the India's second highest mountain. 7 of the 8 bodies were recovered in June. And now we will see the 2019 deaths on the Mount Everest.